Should I sell my house now in Kona, Hawaii? You may have been watching the national real estate trends recently and seen a downturn in the market. So what does that really mean to you? Homes are taking longer to sell. There are fewer buyers out there than the previous few years, and sellers may have to make some price adjustments along the way to get their properties sold. This has caused some sellers to rethink that they may have missed a great opportunity to sell their properties for top dollar. But have they really missed the boat here in Kona, Hawaii? Well, this is what we're talking about today. Aloha, Stephen Proski with the Real Estate Kona team. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, we love working with buyers and sellers and sharing information about Kona real estate, neighborhoods, and life on the Big Island. If this is why you're here, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions about the Kona area, leave me a message in the comments section below. We'd be happy to help you. Yes. Interest rates spiked in 2022 and went from 3% in the beginning of the year to just above 7% for a 30-year mortgage in the fourth quarter of last year, and even higher. So the affordability of homes increased significantly, and that, my friends, scared a large number of buyers out of the market because the cost of purchasing the same property 12 months earlier has almost doubled. With fewer buyers purchasing homes than the previous year, this has created an increase in inventory of available properties, not to mention longer days on market. When last year's homes only stayed on the market for days or weeks, now we are seeing properties sometimes lingering on the market for months before a seller can attract a qualified buyer. Sellers are not getting the multiple offers they were occurring just little less than a year ago, and at times have lowered their asking price to get their properties sold. Our supply of available homes for sales last year in January was around 1.3 months of inventory, and now we're at 2.7 months of supply of homes for sale in the marketplace here in Kona. Homes are now selling at 97% of the list price, whereas last year they were selling at 100% of list price and even higher. So what does that mean, you may ask?
Just give me an answer.
These are trends that are telling us two things about the market. One, buyers are more limited on their budget, and two, buyers are being more deliberate than last year because they are not feeling rushed just to buy anything and can wait for the right property. With this occurring, sellers need to be cautious not to overprice their homes when they put them on the market for sale. And two, sellers need to be more patient, waiting for the perfect candidate to come along to buy their home. As always, real estate is a hyper-local market, and location is most important thing in real estate. If you live in an area with low inventory, you may be the only option buyers have when it comes to buying a property, and might even attract multiple offers, versus if you live in a high inventory area and you're going to have more competition and sell your property, and pricing, terms and conditions are going to be the key to selling your home. You need to remember that in 2020 and 2021 were not normal real estate markets, period, because of the pandemic lockdown and really low interest rates. These two factors drove up prices for sellers and thus capitalizing on their investments. We are now seeing more of a normal market here in real estate. Interest rates have lowered to 6% range for a 30-year fixed mortgage, and it's predicted that they should be in the 5% range later in 2023. As sellers, there are some key things that you need to take into consideration if you're thinking about selling your property this year. First and foremost, be patient. If you compare yourself now to what happened with your neighbor's property last year or the year before, you're gonna think something's going wrong right now. With buyers taking longer to decide on what they want to buy, your time on market may be a bit longer than you anticipate should occur. Keep in mind, this market is not like what happened in 2008, and unfortunately people have been putting out this narrative over the past 12 months that our real estate market is crashing. It's not, and quit listening to people who don't know what they're talking about. Number two, be realistic about your price. Yes, we all want to get the highest sales price for our home when we sell it, but if you're priced too high, buyers will not see your properties on their search requirements, and you don't want to be chasing the market with an unrealistic value. Since interest rates are higher, buyers who were looking last year between $700,000 and $800,000 may now be looking between $500,000 and $600,000 because there are higher mortgage payments that they'll be making. My advice is always to sell your house at market price, not based upon what you think people will pay or what you're trying to net. Pricing your home just below the market value may even create some interest with multiple offers and selling your home possibly for a higher possible price. That brings me to point number 3, work with a real estate professional. Since most buyers and sellers only go through the process every 10 years or longer, this may cause some very stressful times for you, so rely upon a professional who can advise you every step of the way and make the experience much more pleasant and enjoyable. Not to mention, they have all the facts and information you need to price your home correctly. Don't rely upon a friend or neighbor to tell you what they think your home should sell for. Deal with facts, not opinions.
You're so hard to riff with.
With the market changing, you might even be creative and have to offer a buyer some incentives to purchase your home, such as a home warranty, or even pay for some of the buyer's closing costs. You want to make your property more inviting than your competition. Which brings me to my next point, which is staging and photography. As the saying goes, you only get one chance to make a good impression. So make sure you use a professional photographer to take all your property photos. Don't use your cell phone or a realtor who doesn't want to spend the money to take good photos for your home. It's all about marketing. People are visual, and the better quality of photos used, the more people will be interested in your property. Staging is also very critical in the sale of your property, so use a real estate professional to assist you with this process. Believe me, it helps get homes sold quicker and for higher prices. I offer my sellers 4 hours of free staging advice from a professional that I use on a regular basis. Yes, there are changes occurring in our real estate market, but there's no need to panic. Be informed about the facts, know the market, know the competition. Use a professional who knows what they are doing. Even though our inventory has increased and the number of sales from last year have declined as well, our prices have increased because we are in a destination location and people want to live here in Kona. So this is still a great time to list and sell your home and get top dollar for your property. I hope this information has been helpful for you and look forward to seeing you again next time on my next video. Mahalo!